2K Sports and the PGA Tour are thrilled to bring you the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup. What a big way to kick off the weekend. It's the third round of the Open Championship. Hi again, everyone. I'm Andrew Catalan. Great to be back with you. Our featured player is at even par as we begin today's coverage. Let's get down to the first hole. Well, they can't all be good. Henny, what can you tell us?
The bunker has not been kind to him, Andrew. This is really nasty.
That one appears to be short. Just a little bit off on that shot.
Oh, as we can see there, the wind definitely affecting that shot.
On the green and a chance to save par. Henny, how tough will this putt be?
I've got an old double breaker here. It's going to go left to begin with and then right.
Wow, that had no chance. From 10 feet away. That one goes in. No change atop the leaderboard. Our featured player still out in front. Here's a look at the par 5 second.
And a great opportunity to get your round started with a birdie.
This is dicey, to say the least.
Birdied this hole yesterday, but totally different circumstances today.
Here's the third shot. Never easy out of the rough, but that was well executed. Not super tight, but a makeable putt. Henny, how tricky is this one?
It's just going to cruise up to the left-hand side.
Great putt there for birdie. Taking a look at the leaderboard, he's got the lead. We've made our way to a par 3.
Shortest little par 3, but lots of dangers surrounding this green.
Let's see if 8-iron was the right club. A lot of ground to cover with this putt.
Okay, he's starting this one out to the right and it should come back.
That was close.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Our featured player continues to look good out there, currently in first place. And we're on the tee of the par 4 fourth hole.
A couple of menacing bunkers down the left-hand side. Second shot is of the utmost importance if you want to make birdie.
That was right on target. Looks like about a 170-yard shot required here. And currently leading the event by 1 stroke. That one will not settle on the green. Okay, green side, and the goal now is to get up and down. Wow, I thought that was going in. Let's see if the player can manage a par. All right, John, which way is this putt going to go?
This one's breaking left to right.
A tap in for bogey. As we take a look at the leaderboard, our leader is up by 1.
And a par 4 awaits at this next hole.
Short par 4 right here. Birdie is definitely gettable.
Okay, let's get those 2 important things back, timing and tempo. Second shot here on the 5th. He's hit that one well. Will it get there? And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
This is so long, I don't even have words for it. It's just long.
Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. He'll be disappointed with that one. That was a pushed putt. And that was a bogey by our leader. So the rest of the field feeling a little opportunity here to close the gap.
2 bogeys in a row. Never a good sign. Now playing a little defensively.
Looks to be going with the 6-iron. Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
You know, it's tough to see, a tricky read, but it's uphill and a left to righter.
Put a good stroke on this one. Par putt coming up here. Okay, let's head to the next. Okay, holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole.
We've made our way to a par 5.
Even though it's a par 5, it is not an easy hole.
This one is headed toward the second cut. That's a good one to build momentum on. Going with pitching wedge here. Now this putt for birdie. This one on a good line. And that's a pretty good putt from that distance. This one from 4 feet away.
This for par.
As we head to the next hole, our featured player has a 2-shot cushion. We've reached the 8th hole. It's a par 4.
If you find the fairway off the tee, birdie is definitely a possibility.
Well, bad shot, bad break, whatever the case may be, that did not work out well. That rough was not easy. Well played. Staring down a very long putt here. John, your green side, what do you see in this putt?
Looks like this one's going up the hill and breaking left to right.
That's a pretty good effort.
Wanted to get it up to the hole, but was just unable to up that slope.
Our featured player still sits atop the leaderboard. The tee shot at number 9.
Yes, not long, but back in the prevailing wind most times. Missing it down the left-hand side. The rough is nasty, and the berms are atrocious. You find the bunkers where you're going to make bogey anyways. The second shot back into the breeze. No bunkers surrounding this green, but a low spot out to the right.
That's a tough one to swallow. Let's go down to Henny.
Yeah, he's got a good deal of help from the wind here.
He did not get enough out of the rough.
Yeah, that lie was mean. Not a bad escape.
Time now for the third. 4 shots clear of the field. Oh, that was so close. This putt from 5 feet away. Getting set for the next hole, a quick look at the leaderboard, and it's a 4-shot advantage for our leader. And now teeing off on this par 4.
No fairway bunkers on this tee shot as it doglegs from left to right. As you turn to the right and make your way towards the green, it is a very narrow green, but with plenty of distance in it. You can make birdie if you find the right section of the green. If you do not, though, 3 putts will happen.
That was not clean contact. That's a pretty good shot right there. Looking to get up and down from here. This will be a challenging putt from this distance. John, give us a read on this putt.
Well, looks like it's going down the hill, breaking to the right.
Ooh, looking nice.
It's on a very good line. And it goes in. And as we move things along, our featured player is up by 3 shots.
Hole number 11 is a par 4.
Converted from a par 5 into a par 4. This hole is brutal.
Well, Rich, in the thick stuff here, not a good spot to be.
It made bogey here yesterday and looking like more of the same today.
Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
If this goes in, this is going to be putt of the century. This is huge.
That's a nice putt. He'll take that. Just 3 feet to the cup. And down it goes. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. The 12th, a par 5.
Avoid all the bunkers with your tee shot and go find yourself a birdie.
Unfortunately, that's going to end up in a tricky spot. "13 feet to the cup. And he's down there. You got a read?
I'm down here, I've done the read, and this is a left to righter.
Ah, the dreaded pull. Always disappointing on the greens. Oh, good look at a birdie here. Just building upon his advantage. He keeps making the important plays. And as we check the standings, it's a big 5-stroke advantage for our leader. Time to play one of the one-shotters.
Straight down the hill, dotted with bunkers, both left, right, and center. This green chases away from you just slightly.
Opting for the 6-iron. And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard.
Looking good.
Come on. Come on. Yeah, you'd be proud of that one. Even if it doesn't go in, it's a very good putt. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Still in the lead now after that hole. The 14th is a par 4.
And a really difficult tee shot here. Do not hit it right in the bunker or left in the bunker. Avoid both of those, and you have a second shot that plays uphill with runoffs. Once again, going in all directions. The worst miss you could have is left in that greenside bunker.
That doesn't look good, Rich. Bit too far right for my liking. And that was a bit of a misfire.
Wind is absolutely swirling in this part of the golf course.
This now, his 3rd shot. And he needs this to save par. Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole. Our featured player leads by 5 strokes as we head to the next hole.
Time for the tee shot at 15.
A gettable hole for the longer players because they could reduce this hole in length considerably.
Ooh, boy, not pretty.
He's coming out of the rough here, and I don't think that's going to be enough.
The mission is simple here. He has to get up and down. He needs this one to save par. Henny, what is he looking at with this putt?
Ooh, I'd say 31 feet here.
This is looking good early. That's a pretty good putt from there. All right, let's walk away with a bogey here. As we move on to the next hole, the lead is at 4. Now to 16, it's a par 3.
Bail your tee shot out to the left-hand side and take your chances getting it up and down from there.
Pulling hybrid out of the bag. That is deep, deep rough. Still not putting.
Not easy to find the green coming out of the rough.
"16 feet away." Okay, Henny, give us a read here.
An uphill left to right up.
So close. Finishing off that hole. No change atop the leaderboard after that hole. A par 4 here.
Love this tee shot. Hit it to the crest of a mound, and from there, it's all downhill from there. I've seen players in the past, as it blows so hard sometimes, take putter down the hill for their second shot. What an incredible view standing from the top of that hill.
That's a disappointing shot. And we're looking at the second shot on 17. He really played that one well out of the rough.
Yeah, that was great wind management there.
6 feet remain. The putt goes in, and that cushion is getting wider. Quick look at the leaderboard, and it's a 2-shot advantage for our leader. We finish on 18 with a par 4.
Find the fairway on the left-hand side. Hit your second shot a little bit short of the green. Chip and putt for your par.
Wow, what a swing. Look how high that grass is.
He's going to need an incredible stroke of luck to get this out with any momentum going forward to get it on the green.
Yeah, I like that. That's okay there. That's a safe shot. Henny, what do you see in this putt?
This one's going to gently meander from the left.
Did not hit it. And a par to finish out the round.